Hello guys, segment trees की पूरी playlist में this video is going to be a turning point because from now onwards we are going to generalize things. We are going to generalize everything we have learned till now. Be it point updates, range queries, point queries, सारी चीजों को हम generalize करने वाले हैं in this video. And from this video ahead we are going to see really things which actually start. लोगों को लगता है कि segment tree खत्म हो चुकी है, but the actual playlist of segment tree is going to start now. We are going to see how the two-dimensionality, the persistency, the sparsity, कैसे हम dynamicity लाते हैं. In that segment is a lot of new things are going to be covered. So be with us and let's make our concepts crystal clear. So next is हम अपने इस नए नोड स्ट्रक्चर के साथ which is value and k+1 lazy tags इसको push and correct कैसे करेंगे. So we'll be moving ahead with the lazy push. Again, what is lazy push? This is the most important function you must be understanding because जब भी हम कोई भी नोड को encounter करते हैं, so we must push it. Whether we are encountering it while updating or we are encountering it while querying, we must push it. Push करने में we had two functions with the push, right? So first one was my lazy correction and the next one was my lazy merging. So हम देखेंगे कि lazy merging and lazy correction दोनों को हम कैसे इस न्यू नोड के साथ करने वाले हैं. So we'll be starting with lazy correction. Lazy correction क्या होता है? I have a node, so this is my node which has a value and k+1 lazy tags, or rather k+1 lazy tags for my polynomial updates, right? Now what I need to do is to make all of these tags 0, means remove all of these lazy tags out of the picture and make this value to be the correct value. Because अभी मेरे नोड के पास since there are lazy tags in it, it essentially means कि मेरी जो नोड की ये जो वैल्यू है, this value is not correct. I need to correct it. Let's say कि इस नोड का जो पेरेंट है उसने कोई क्वेरी की, so it needs to pass the correct value to its parent, right? So correct value पास करने के it firstly needs to correct its own value. So ये सारे lazy tags को यूज करके we now are going to correct our value. So हम क्या करेंगे? वैल्यू से we are going to convert to a new value, which is our corrected value. And all these lazy tags हम क्या करेंगे? इन सारे lazy tags को अपडेट कर देंगे 0 से, because इन सब का काम क्या था essentially? इनका काम था कि lazy updates करना, तो हम क्या करेंगे? इन सब को अपने children को पास कर देंगे. So this node might be having a left child and a right child. So ये सारी चीजों को हम उन्हें पास कर देंगे और अपने आप से बोझ को हटा देंगे. We'll call our lazy tags all to be equals to 0. अब ये जो वैल्यू से न्यू वैल्यू लाना है, ये कैसे लाएंगे? This is the important thing. So no more lazy updates for this node because all of the lazy updates have been passed on to our children. So जो भी lazy updates करना होगा वो हमारे बच्चे देखेंगे. We are now done with all the lazy updates. हम सब lazy tags को 0 कर देंगे. Now what is this value new in terms of our old value? So this is value new. What is value new? Sum of elements in the range L2 are represented by the node, correct? Because value क्या होती है? See, this node must be representing a range in my array. So ये मेरी entire array है. So उसमें एक range होती है. If you remember L2R की range. So every node is representing a particular range. And this value is nothing but the sum. Because अभी currently हम एक sum के लिए ये lazy segment tree बना रहे हैं. So this value represents the sum of the elements in the range represented by the node. So मुझे अभी वो इस पूरा sum निकालना है. What these lazy tags means? It means there is a polynomial update which is needed to be done with the help of these guys, right? So मैंने ऊपर बात करी थी अलजेब्रा की कि polynomial function जो होता है it has k+1 different degrees of freedom and each degree of freedom can be independently seen as an independent update, right? तो first degree of freedom which is my x0 के corresponding z0 is the lazy which we have, x1 के corresponding z1 is the lazy which we have. So correct करने के समय look here, value is our original value जो कि यहाँ पहले थी and we have something in the plus term. इसका मतलब क्या है? value सबसे पहले हमारे पास पहले से है and I need to add something. Add what? Add something to the entire range of values represented. So let's say this node is representing values from the range L all the way up till R, correct? So Lth node का वर्किंग इंडेक्स क्या हो जाएगा? 0. सिमिलरली L+1th नोड का वर्किंग इंडेक्स क्या हो जाएगा? 1 ऑल द वे अप टिल R. R का वर्किंग इंडेक्स क्या हो जाएगा? R - L. सो ये सारे जो नोड्स हैं, ये सारे जो एलिमेंट्स हैं, इनमें अपडेट्स होने वाले हैं, which is the first one is going to be plus p of 0 and last one is going to be plus p of r minus l. अब ये p क्या है? This p function is actually defined by these lazy tags. So basically what I'm saying is this is my polynomial using which I need to update z0 plus z1x plus z2x square all the way up till z k x power k. So basically z1 is a lazy tag for the x, z2 is a lazy tag for the x square वाली dimension, right? So इस polynomial को use करके I need to update each of the element. So x की value जो vary कर रही है, it starts from 0 all the way up till r minus l. So basically मैं x की value को पहले 0 डालूंगा, then I would get, so let's call this function as q. So let's call it q of x, right? So basically मैं क्या करूंगा, this is my entire range, मेरी range है, this starts from l. So this is L over here and this is R over here. और इसकी working index क्या हो जाएगी? The working index of this L is 0 and the working index of this R is R minus L. Correct? Now I have the polynomial function q of x with me and इस q of x को use करके I need to make the updates. तो ये जो first cell है इसमें मुझे क्या प्लस करना है? I need to plus a q of 0. Similarly इस second cell में I need to plus a q of 1. थर्ड सेल में आई नीड टू प्लस अ क्यू ऑफ 2 ऑल द वे अप टिल लास्ट सेल में आई नीड टू प्लस अ क्यू ऑफ आर माइनस एल. सो ओवरऑल मुझे सी मेरी वैल्यू क्या थी? द सम ऑफ दीज गाइस, राइट, जो कि मेरी ये वैल्यू रिप्रेजेंट कर रही है. इसके ऑन द टॉप ऑफ दिस आई नीड टू ऐड क्यू ऑफ 0 टू फर्स्ट सेल, क्यू ऑफ 1 टू सेकेंड सेल, क्यू ऑफ 2. तो ये सारी चीजें का सम भी मेरे वैल्यू न्यू में यहां पर ऐड हो जाएगा. So this is my q of x and you have to sum it all the way up till x equals to 0 till x equals to r minus l. I hope this is clear. And q हमने कैसे बनाया है? Using these lazy tags, right? Because ये lazy tags क्या represent कर रहे हैं कि हर dimension में आपको कितना update करना है. So this becomes value old plus, अब ये summation क्या होगा? Bracket के अंदर बढ़ जाएगा. So value old plus summation z0 x equals to 0 से r minus l, then summation z1x summation z2x square all the way up till summation zkxk. So सारी terms independently ऐसे बढ़ जाएंगी and then how are we going to compute these values? So these values individually are going to be computed using the sum formulas. So compute the expressions using the sum formula summation x की power r x equals to 0 till alpha. So for example इसका sum क्या हो जाएगा? This is simply going to be z0 into r minus l plus 1. Similarly, summation of x क्या होता है? If you remember, summation x till n into n plus 1 by 2. Similarly, summation of x square क्या होता है? If you remember, this is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Similarly, ये जो formulas होते हैं, you need to take care of these formulae along with the coefficients of zi's. और ये calculate करके you will get the corrected value. So फाइनली हमने क्या देखा? वैल्यू न्यू को कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमें हर डिमेंशन में जाके समीशन करना पड़ेगा. सो समीशन z0 में करना पड़ेगा, z1 z2 ऑल द वे अप टिल zk एंड वैल्यू ओल्ड को उसमें ऐड कर देंगे एंड फाइनली विल गेट आवर वैल्यू न्यू. सो अगर लेजी करेक्शन की हम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी की बात करें तो इट इज वेरी इजी, राइट. अगर हमारे पॉलिनोमियल की अब पॉलिनोमियल अपडेट जो हो रहे हैं उसकी डिग्री अगर k है, सो इफ देयर आर k, so there are k plus 1 terms in this summation and each can be calculated in big O of 1 time, given that you already know the sum formula, right? So if you already know the sum formula, this is calculated in big O of 1, this is in big O of 1, this is big O of 1. So in total you can calculate this entire value in big O of k, where k represents the degree of my polynomial function. So lazy correction can be done in big O of k, where k represents the degree of my polynomial update function. करेक्ट. सो वी आर डन विथ लेजी करेक्शन. अब लेजी करेक्शन में हमने एक बात कही थी कि हम क्या करेंगे, ये सारे लेजीज को अपने चिल्ड्रन को पास कर देंगे और अपने आप को 0 बना लेंगे. तो जब ये लेजीज हम अपने चिल्ड्रन को पास करेंगे, so the child might be having some other lazy tags, right? So it needs to merge these lazy tags with its own lazy tags. Next we are going to see how are we going to merge. So next is our lazy passing and merging. So हम कैसे lazy को पास करेंगे and कैसे lazies आपस में merge होने वाली हैं. So try to understand this. This is my node A. So this is my parent node. These are two children node, node number B and node number C. A has to pass its lazy to B and C. अब node number A, which is my parent, has the lazy tag z0 till zk. See, आप नोड्स चिल्ड्रन के पास भी अपने लेजी टैग्स हैं. अब यू माइट बी थिंकिंग कि ये लेजी टैग्स कैसे आ सकते हैं, मींस हाउ इज इट इवन पॉसिबल. सो ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन एग्जांपल. लेट्स से दिस इज माय एंटायर अरे. सो नीचे आप जो देख रहे हो, दिस इज माय एंटायर अरे, जिसकी इंडेक्सिंग स्टार्ट होती है एल से एंड आर से. एल से लेकर मिड तक, सो देयर माइट बी सम मिड विच इज एल प्लस आर बाई 2, एंड दिस इज, सो एल से लेकर मिड तक इज द रेंज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय माय नोड नंबर बी. मिड प्लस 1 से लेकर आर तक इज द रेंज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय माय नोड सी, एंड नोड ए विच इज माय पेरेंट नोड, इट रिप्रेजेंट्स द एंटायर रेंज फ्रॉम एल टू आर. ठीक है, यहां तक वैल्यू क्लियर है. ए रिप्रेजेंट्स द entire range, B represents the range L to mid, and C represents the range mid plus 1 till R. Correct? इसके बाद let's say there are 3 updates. 3 updates हुए मेरे एक करके. सबसे पहले मेरा लेफ्ट अपडेट हुआ UL. So I'm calling 3 updates happened one by one. सबसे पहले UL हुआ, उसके बाद UR हुआ, and उसके बाद U1 हुआ. What is UL? UL is, so a query आई update the range L से mid with the value, with some value, right? So L to mid का जब मैं update करने जाऊंगा, so basically which is the node representing the range L to mid? This is the node representing the L to mid, right? So इस पूरे node में ये वाली range जो represent कर रही है, उसके एक, so let's say there was a polynomial update P1 of x, which is alpha 0 plus alpha 1x plus alpha x power k. So इसके lazy tags क्या हो जाएंगे, alpha 0 से लेकर alpha k. Let's say there was another update UR जो कि UL के बाद हुआ, which is based on px, right? So PR function which is beta 0 plus beta 1 all the way up till beta k x power k. So betas use करके मेरा UR हुआ. Therefore, जो मेरे नोड C हैं, it will get a lazy values beta 0, beta 1 all the way up till beta k. After UL, UR, I got an update U1 which is based on the function p of x, which is z0, z1 all the way up till z power k. So this represents कि मेरे जो नोड A है, उस नोड के पास जो lazy tags आ जाएंगी, those are going to be z0, z1 all the way up till zk. Fine. So this is the present scenario. अभी मेरे पास नोड A है, नोड A के पास lazy tags हैं zi's, जिसका लेफ्ट चाइल्ड है नोड B, जिसके पास lazy tags हैं alpha's, जिसका राइट चाइल्ड है नोड C, एंड उसके पास lazy tags हैं beta's. So I have zi's, alpha's and beta's. So I hope इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं बचा होगा कि ये जो वैल्यूज हैं ये कैसे आई होंगी. So I have given a scenario कि ये जो lazy tags हैं alpha's, beta's and zi's, ये कैसे आया होगा. करेक्ट. Now assuming कि ये alpha i's, beta i's and z i's आ चुके हैं. Now let's say there is a query on node A. So node A में query हुई. So node A क्या करेगा? Node A needs to correct its value. So node A को अपनी value correct करने के लिए it needs to pass these lazy tags onto its children. So these z i's will go to node B and to node C. Node B क्या करेगा? Node B will take its alpha i's and it needs to merge with the z i's. Similarly, node B will take its beta i's and it will merge it with its z i's. So now let's see कि ये merging असल में होती क्या है and how this node A actually passes this entire z i's to its left child and to its right child, because there has to be a difference between the left and right. Why? We'll find it out. Okay, start करते हैं हम. So look at this array. Because of the update number B, so update number L said that L to mid needs to be updated using the polynomial function P of L, right? So this is my P of L function. So P of L के वजह से this got an update of P of 0. Sorry, this is PL of 0, right? This got an update of PL of 1. All this, so basically this cell might be having some value A of L, right? This cell might be having a value A of L plus 1 all the way up till this cell might be having a value of A of mid. Now what I'm saying is this cell which is A of L needs to be added with a value of PL of 0. A of L plus 1 needs to be added with a value of PL of L 2. Similar PL of 1, sorry. And this A mid has to be added with the value of PL of mid minus L. Correct? Similarly, because of this PR function, यहां पर वैल्यू क्या है? A of mid plus 1 and this value is A of R minus L. So this cell needs to be added with a value of PR of 0. This is important. This cell needs to be added with the value of PR of R minus L. See, the values which I am using inside the polynomial function, those are important. यहाँ मैंने 0 से start किया and I went all the way up till mid minus L. Because जो मेरा UL update हुआ था, वो update इस range में हुआ था. The range starting from L all the way up till mid. So उसके लिए AL plus 1 ये क्या है? ये तो मेरे array के indices है. What are the working indices? We need to work on the working indices. So इस point का working index for the PL function is 0. Similarly इसका working index 0 है, इसका 1 है, all the way up till इसका working index क्या हो जाएगा? Mid minus L for this PL function. But if we'll go to the PR function, PR functions के लिए working index will start from mid plus 1. So mid plus 1 के लिए working index would be 0 for the PR वाला update. So working index start from 0 at this point, 1, 2, all the way up till this point. Okay, there's a correction here. This is not R minus L. What is this? This is mid. So this is R. R is the last index minus mid plus 1. Correct? So the working index starts from here with a value of 0 and ends here with a value of R minus mid plus 1. And with the help of those working indices, मैंने PL वाले अपडेट्स कर दिए, PR वाले अपडेट्स कर दिए. Correct? Now, there was an update 1 which is using the function px, all the zi's, right? अब ये update है on the entire range. U1 which is PL was an update on the left half, PR was an update on the right half, whereas update 1 is an update on the entire range itself. So, उसके लिए working index will start from this point and end till this point. So, basically speaking, the update number 1 says कि I need to add P of 0 at this point. I need to add P of 1 at this point. I need to add P of mid minus L at this point. I need to add P of, ध्यान देना, mid minus L plus 1, not 0. Because working index start होगा L से और end होगा R तक. And I need to add a P of R minus L at this point. Okay, so I hope कि ये सारे updates आपको clear हैं. These PL updates are because of the update L. These PR updates are because of the update R. And these P updates are because of the updates which we are having on the entire range. अब मुझे क्या करना है? See, look at from the perspective of a single cell. AL वाली सेल को देखते हैं. AL वाली सेल के पास दो अपडेट्स आ गए, PL of 0, P of 0. Similarly, A mid वाली सेल के पास दो अपडेट्स आए हैं, PL of mid minus L and P of mid minus L. ऐसे करते करते each cell has got two different updates and we need to accumulate these updates into a single one. इसी को कहते हैं हम lazy passing and lazy merging. Now look closely at the left half. Left half में you'll notice that all the indices, so all the working indices for both the functions, for either the PL function and the P function are same. But if you see on the right hand side में working indices की अगर हम बात करें, so for working indices there is a shift of working index. So यहाँ पर working index 0 से start है, but in the P function the working index starts with mid minus L plus 1. So there is a shift of mid minus L plus 1 in the working index. So this will help us to calculate the values, how we're going to merge it. So since on the left hand side the working indices are exactly the same, so जब मेरे left node को lazies pass हुई, so basically my parent node A passed these Zi values to the node B, which already had the alpha i's values. So मेरा left child क्या करेगा? It will simply add the polynomial functions P plus PL in order to get the P equivalent. So equivalent P निकालने के लिए it will just add all of these polynomial functions. And polynomials को add कैसे करेंगे? In each degree of freedom. So basically x0, x1 all the way up till xk. since I have told that all these work as independent updates, so हर डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम के लिए सिंपली पॉलिनोमियल फंक्शंस को ऐड कैसे करेंगे, x0 वाले टर्म्स को साथ में ऐड कर दो, 1 वाले टर्म्स को साथ में ऐड कर दो. दिस इज ऑल्सो वर्किंग इन विद आवर इंट्यूशंस कि सारे डिमेंशंस में these updates are going independently, right? So basically what I'll do, I'll add the z0 with the alpha 0, then I'll add the z1 with the alpha 1, I'll add the z2 with the alpha 2, all the way up till zk plus alpha k. And these are my new lazy values. So these are my new lazy tags for my left guy. Left वाले के लिए मैंने lazy को simply add कर दिया. Why? Because of this simple observation, right? कि जहां पर PL of 0 है वहीं पर P of 0 है, जहां पर PL of mid minus L है वहां पर P of mid minus L है. And since these two things need to be added simply, right? Because इसकी फाइनल वैल्यू देखोगे तो क्या होगा, A of L प्लस PL of 0 प्लस P of 0. So it is as if A of L में मैंने इन दोनों पॉलिनोमियल्स के सम वाला पॉलिनोमियल को ऐड कर दिया है. So in order to get the P equivalent or the equivalent lazy tags, simply add those polynomials on the left hand side. Right hand side में आपको कुछ shifting करनी पड़ेगी. Why? Because right hand side में if you'll see, your indices start from 0 at this point, 0 से लेकर r minus mid plus 1. But for the P function, your indices have a shift of mid minus L plus 1 on this side, right? So इस shift को करने के लिए, in order to find the P equivalent on the right hand side, so this was P equivalent for the left hand side, this is going to be P at I plus P at C. Okay, this is PR at I. यहां पर क्या हो जाएगा, I. Okay, let's call it this X. So PR of X. So if this function is PR of X, so what you need to do is X minus this shift. What is the shift? Mid minus L plus 1. And this is my P equivalent of X. So equivalent X find करने के लिए, P equivalent of X of the R, उसको find करने के लिए आप क्या करोगे, right वाले polynomial को simply add कर दोगे, and P वाले polynomial में you need to make a shift of X minus mid plus 1. And ये shift calculate करने के बाद you will calculate the equivalent polynomial with the help of which you can find the equivalent zi's. So basically आप zi's और betai's को कैसे merge करोगे, this is how you are going to take the logic. Now this P of X minus mid plus 1 can be calculated easily because P was a polynomial of k degree and this guy is also going to be a polynomial of k degree. So simply आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, so my P of X was z0 plus z1x all the way up till zkxk. So अब मुझे क्या निकालना है, मुझे P of X minus mid plus L minus this is mid minus L plus 1. I need to calculate this, right? So इसको करने के लिए मैं क्या करूंगा, simply X की जगह में I'll put X minus mid plus L minus 1 all the way up till zk into X minus mid plus L minus 1 to the power k. Correct? And finally इसके साथ मैं क्या कर दूंगा, प्लस में बीटा 0 प्लस बीटा 1x प्लस बीटा 2x स्क्वायर all the way up till बीटा k x की पावर k. So basically यहां से लेकर यहां तक जब मैं कंप्लीट फाइंड करूंगा I'll get my PR equivalent. So इससे मुझे equivalent right polynomial function मिल जाएगा. So you need to just expand this guy, फिर उसका square term, इसकी x power k term. See, जब k की वैल्यू बहुत बढ़ जाती है तो this actually becomes nasty to actually expand it and get the zi's from here, because there are going to be a lot of constant terms which are going to come and you need to take care of those constant terms. ये सारे चीजें ऐड हो जाएंगे आपस में, and then you need to add this beta i's also in order to get the PR equivalent. Okay, so k की वैल्यू अगर कम होती है तो it is quite easy to find it. Otherwise, you have to do the course, right? So, fine. We've seen how lazy passing works. So, हमने क्या किया, नोड A लिया, नोड A के lazy tags थी, उन lazy tags को हमने पास कर दिया. So, basically, इस polynomial functions को मैंने मेरे लेफ्ट चाइल्ड में पास कर दिया, राइट चाइल्ड में पास कर दिया. लेफ्ट चाइल्ड में पासिंग बहुत ईजी होती है बिकॉज मेरे जो वर्किंग इंडिसेस होते हैं वो एकदम सेम रहते हैं, राइट चाइल्ड में थोड़े वर्किंग डेसिस में एक शिफ्ट आ जाता है, बिकॉज ऑफ विच आई एक्चुअली नीड टू कैलकुलेट दिस nasty thing which actually takes time. And obviously this, since there are k many lazy indices, or rather k plus 1, so the order of the complexity in order to do this merging would be big of k. Fine. So with this, the overall complexity, if you'll see, for an update, you are doing big of k operation on each node, and there were log n many nodes. Similarly, for a query, there are log n many nodes, and you are doing big of k operation because of pushing, right? So this is visiting log n many nodes in the tree, and this is pushing each node takes big of k time. Therefore, the overall complexity for an update would be log n into k, and for a query would be log n into k. So obviously k has to be taken care of कि k की value कितनी है, so that it has to fit in the time complexity region, right? With this, the theory of polynomial updates is done. इसके बाद we are going to see a very famous question of polynomial updates from again the CSS problem set, जिसको करके actually में you are going to have a real understanding of how are you going to implement this polynomial updates. We hope you liked this video and it was able to add some value to your DSA and coding journey. Do hit the like and the subscribe button and see you again.